듣고 따라하세요. 이런 동영상 100개를 이해하면 교육부 3,000 단어 등 기본 어휘 4,000개 이상을 마스터하게 되는 것입니다.
While you may have a point there, I don't think there is anything to worry about. Emma was studying civil rights history for her social studies project about peaceful protests and demonstrations. Her friend Jake worried that their science project lacked enough substance to compete against other students. The science fair project involved mixing safe chemicals to create colorful reactions for the judges. Emma reminded Jake that the school constitution encouraged all students to participate, regardless of skill level. Their chemistry teacher had assured them that creativity mattered more than expensive equipment or advanced knowledge. Jake's father worked at an automobile factory and offered to help them build a model car. Emma found Jake's constant worrying offensive because it suggested she was not capable of success. The medieval history display next to theirs included models of ancient artillery and siege weapons. They needed a large glass container to demonstrate how different liquids separate based on their density. Their experiment would show how a small parachute affects the falling speed of different objects. Last year's winning project simulated an earthquake using a shake table built from simple materials. The Astronomy Club's project about moon phases looked impressive, but required expensive telescope equipment they lacked. Emma felt like a dissident when she disagreed with Jake's pessimistic attitude about their chances. Their demonstration would show how water evaporates at different rates, depending on temperature and surface area. Emma called for a ceasefire in their argument so they could focus on completing their project. Jake's extreme worry about failure was making it difficult for them to work together effectively. The fireworks display for the school celebration would happen after the science fair judging was completed. The archaeology project by Sarah's group looked professional, but Emma knew their chemistry experiment was equally interesting. Jake dreamed of becoming an astronaut someday, which made him extra nervous about science competitions. Emma accused Jake of subversion when he suggested they should copy another team's successful project. Their research included information about safe radiation levels in everyday items, like smoke detectors. Jake wanted to overthrow their original plan and start completely over with something more impressive. Emma convinced Jake to embrace their simple but effective demonstration instead of changing everything at the last minute. Their chemistry teacher offered praise for their creative approach to explaining scientific concepts through visual demonstrations. Jake remained silent for several minutes, while considering Emma's logical arguments about their project's strengths. They used a small pump to circulate colored water through transparent tubes in their density experiment. Emma's mother worked as a publisher and helped them create professional-looking posters and information cards. The science fair was part of the school's annual celebration of student achievement in mathematics and science. Jake's nervousness reminded Emma of her anxiety before golf tournaments, but practice always helped her confidence. Hard work and creativity could provide compensation for their lack of expensive equipment and advanced materials. They played classical music softly in the background while setting up their experiment display for the judges. Emma helped Jake weigh the pros and cons of their project to show him they had nothing to worry about. Their project was not about winning versus losing, but about learning and sharing scientific knowledge with others. Jake worried about their deficit in fancy equipment, but Emma emphasized their surplus of creativity and enthusiasm. They decided to modify their presentation slightly, to include more interactive elements for visiting younger students. A flash of inspiration helped Emma realize they could add LED lights to make their demonstration more visually appealing. Their friendship grew stronger as they learned to support each other through stressful situations like competitions. Emma realized that good scientists in any profession focus on understanding rather than just winning awards. Jake genuinely stopped worrying when their experiment worked perfectly during the final practice session before judging day.